My biggest message is that you have to speak your story. You don't have to write the book like I did. You don't have to publish the blog. And you don't have to go Facebook public if you're not ready. But you cannot have only your partner and your doctor as your source of support. This journey is way too hard for those to be the only people that get you through. You have to talk to your trusted loved ones and friends. You have to speak your truth. Yes, they will say stupid, insensitive, hurtful things because they are flawed human beings just like you are. But at least you know you asked for what you wanted and needed. I am a certified daring way facilitator, which means I have trained with Brene. There's only 1,000 of us here in the country. She is a shame and vulnerability researcher. She has one of the most viewed TED Talks of all time. There's a lot of shame in infertility. You will find her books very, very helpful. I guarantee it. One of her big messages is the differences between sympathy and empathy, and this greatly relates to the infertility journey because we need empathy, not sympathy, especially from society and from our loved ones. So sympathy, a little 101. Sympathy, I feel for you, it's pity, and it's disconnection. Versus empathy, I feel with you, and that fosters connection. So using myself as an example is the easiest way to understand empathy versus sympathy. So obviously everywhere I go, I'm a 36-year-old woman. What's the first question that most anybody has for me? How many kids do you have? Or when are you going to have kids? And obviously I'm an infertility advocate, so I speak my truth everywhere I go, even at the hair salon. The other day, HuffPost just ran that piece, and I just infertility education. So I will say, we tried, but we cannot have kids. We lead what I call a child-full life, which means we have a ton of kids in our lives, and it means that I work my butt off on finding other ways to mother, because that's a value of mine. But I was not meant to mother children of my own here on earth. And what are the two things that they usually say? One, true sympathy and pity. Oh, you poor thing. Which makes me feel really weird and alone, and I honestly want to punch them in the throat. Or they want to fix it. They want a quick fix. So what do they offer? Well, why don't you just do another round of IVF? To which I really want to say, do you have another $15,000? Or they tell me to adopt. Why don't you just adopt? Like it's that easy to adopt a child. If I speak my truth, if I choose to honor my story and educate, I am more likely to get empathy than sympathy. And so when someone tries to quickly fix my pain by offering, why don't you just adopt or do another round, I feel really alone. And I already feel alone as a 36-year-old woman who can't have kids. I'm the only one everywhere I go, it seems like most days. But it is my job to educate the world and the people around me, because that's the only chance that I will get empathy. And it's the only chance that we'll get the support that we need from society, our insurance companies, and our friends and family.